Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my video. My name's Vicky and thank you so much for watching this video. I'm talking about my September favourites. I can't believe I have 3 more pay checks until Christmas. Anyway, September, I really enjoy September. We had quite a really good 3 weeks of September here in the UK. I felt anyway, down in the southwest. It was a really nice prolonged summer. It's only been just the last week that it's done a bit of a crappy turnaround with lots of rain and wind, but it's still mild. Today is 17 degrees and cloudy. Anyway, let's jump straight into my favourites for the month. There's quite a little bit of skincare and a little bit of fashion. Not too much. I like to transition still into the autumn in a lot of my summer clothes, and I just stick a t-shirt on with it. I don't actually buy a lot of transitional clothes, I don't think, and in the winter I tend to live in jumpers. So anyway, let's talk about a hair care product. I was influenced by one of these videos and this is the Frieda Frizz Ease Weightless Wonder. It's a featherlight crème cream, one of those products that you just squidge one pump into the palm of your hand, blend it all together and smooth it all over your hair. I've already done this once this morning, so I don't really want to overload my hair by physically putting that on my head, but it kind of works. My hair is never going to be frizzless, it's just the kind of hair I have. But it definitely you can pat down your flyaways and just take it through the ends of the hair. I do put it on once I've showered, washed my hair, I've wrapped it up in my little towel, and when I've dropped it out of the towel, I pop a little bit of this through the whole amount of my hair. Then I leave it to just air dry for quite a while, style it, and then at the end when I'm just about to go through and actually style it with my straighteners and whatever I'm doing, I will just add a little bit more just to smooth it all out. And again, right at the end if I need it. So, yeah, I really enjoy it actually. Like I say, if you're really prone to frizz, it's not the holy grail. It's not going to stop it, but it definitely helps it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna talk about some favourites that have come back into my life as well. Not just all new products, it's things that I've really enjoyed through the month, be them old, be them new. And this was one I enjoyed a good couple of months back. It's the Max Factor Miracle Touch, and it's like a solid form foundation. You literally can pat it out onto your finger like that. The shade I've got is Natural, which is 070. And I think I was applying too much, or maybe I was applying it with a brush or a beauty sponge, but I didn't apply it with my finger first time round. And I just think I felt I put on a little bit too much product. And when the seasons were warming up and we were going into summer, it was just too much, and I didn't need that much coverage, and I liked it, but I just felt it was too heavy. So I didn't reach for it on the daily, and I was really enjoying the Maybelline Urban Cover because although that's got good coverage, it felt really lightweight on the skin. But I just started to fall back in love with it, and that's, I think, because the hotter days are over. This is the kind of temperature now that we're going into that my skin likes. And I literally have patted a little bit out onto my finger like that, and I just sort of pat it over where I want it. I just don't swoop a brush round and cover my entire face. I tend to put it where I've got some pigmentation, where I've got some redness, where I've had a little blemish and it's not quite gone away, and I just want to tone it all down, which tends to be kind of here, and then just to cover a bit of the pigmentation on my lower cheeks. And I kind of stop where any of my pigmentation stops, so where my skin is what I would call absolutely fine. I'm not going to say perfect at all, but I'm totally happy. I don't put any foundation anymore. I just feel like it's nice to have a fresh skin that, yes, can look smooth and kind of relatively clear through the coverage that you've put on, but I don't necessarily want to mask my entire face. I like my true skin to show through. So this is really nice because you could just kind of blend it in, and with your finger, I think, works the best where you want it. don't use it as a concealer, just go in with the foundation to tone it back, and then just any areas like obviously under my eyes and anywhere that I have a little bit more redness peeking through, that is where I go in with a little bit of an additional concealer. So right now, and for this time of year, now we've moved on out of the hotter weather, I really enjoy that. And the benefits of it is that it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is very moisturizing and helps seal the moisture into your skin, and it's also got an SPF 30, which is nice for a top up on top of the SPF that you're already wearing, hopefully. Okay, so next, I absolutely love a little bit of extra and new skincare. So I've got a few little products now that I've been trying through the month of September, and I really want to tell you about them because I love all of them. So first up is the CeraVe, I think you say that, CeraVe, and it's their foaming cleanser. I am nearly running out of my Hydrogena Hydro Gel Cleanser, something like that, and I've really liked that one. But you know, gel cleansers for me, I've got different cleansers and I pick different ones for every evening. Sometimes it's a cleansing oil, sometimes it's a lotion, sometimes it's a hot cloth cleanser, sometimes it's a cleansing balm, or a foaming gel wash, and I double cleanse every night. So I have a sort of few on the go. So it's taken me probably a good 5 months or so to finish up that one, and I'm nearly out. So I wanted to replace it, but I wanted to try something else. I love that cleanser from Neutrogena, but I couldn't help myself. I wanted to try something else. So I went for this product. There's another, I think it's like a hydrating cleanser or something like that. There were a couple in the range. And it's just a gel formula. Squidge it into your hand, have your hands slightly damp or your face slightly damp, and then you wash your face. You know how to wash your face. And I found I really like washing. I know that sounds daft, but just keep going. When you almost think, right, had enough now, bored now, I want to wash it off, just keep going for an extra minute if you can, and then obviously wash it off to your best ability. And your skin is really fresh and clear, and I love it. Very much like the Neutrogena, that kind of did the same if I washed myself face in the same way. But the good thing about this product is there is ceramides and cholesterol within it, which do good things to your face. They love to give you a little bit of plumpness. They love to hold in the moisture. They just make my skin clear. And the fact that it's got these 2 ingredients along with a lot of others, but it was the 2 that sort of drew me to the product that I'd heard about, and ceramides and cholesterol are really good in any skincare. So I just wanted to give it a try, and I've been using it now probably for about the last 10 days for the end part of September, and I'm really enjoying it. It's gonna take me a few months to get through this, but right now I like it. I like it a lot. I also like from Superdrug, this one is their B range. This is their B Soft Brightening Fruit Acid Cleanser. Now this I really like the concept of, because you wash your face in the normal way using your normal products, maybe that one, and this is just a little mask that you put on at the end, be it morning and night, and you just leave it on your face. It's again kind of like a little gel texture. It's clear, you can see that, and you don't need particularly any more than that. I wouldn't necessarily put more than that on, and on a clean face you just smooth it all over your face and rub it in down your neck if you wish, and just leave it on your face for 2 or 3 minutes. So you can go on and maybe clean your teeth or jump in the shower and start doing various things. Just leave this on your face for 2 or 3 minutes, okay? I'm just gonna get rid of it, that's better. And it just really clears and brightens my skin and kind of settles and calms everything down. I like a product that I can tell is more soothing and calming on my face. I don't like anything too irritating, too aggravating, and if my skin feels clear and fresh and rested in the morning, whether I am or not, that's when I know I've used a good product that's worked well for my face. I'm going to read out some of the good bits from this product because it's got lactic acid in it. And I'm going to talk to you about another lactic acid product in a moment. But that keeps your skin moisturised. It also improves the signs of aging, and it stimulates collagen and the renewal of the collagen within your skin that we all lose as we get older, and that sort of helps with the plumpness and the elasticity of your skin, and it also helps with fine lines and hyperpigmentation. So that's a big tick for everything that I'm looking for, and I seriously do think it's helped. I mean, it might be a combination of all these things I've been using, but I've been liking the process of just leaving it on my face for 2 or 3 minutes, morning or night, maybe twice, maybe 3 times a week if I remember and have the time, but I really enjoy this one. Next up are some new items that I have been trying out from The Ordinary. Now, you probably, or you may have heard of this range. It's been around for a very long time. A good few years, let's say, but it is now available in Boots in the UK, not available in any of my local stores, and I don't know if it is actually in any of the UK Boots stores, but it's definitely online. And if you kind of know your stuff with regards to a little bit of skincare and what you kind of are looking for, it's really good, because you click on the product that you're interested in and it tells you all about what it's going to do to your face at the bottom in the description. So it's really nice just to go through the products and double check what you're buying, and if you're a little bit unsure and a bit scared of the product and not sure how to use it, it does kind of list all of that online, and I thought that was really helpful. I mean, I know a little bit about skincare, but there's a lot of people out there that haven't got a clue. And they might want to have tried this and just don't know which ones to pick up. So the one I first picked up was the Buffet, which is a serum, which is a good all-rounder, I thought, and a good one to start with. It's one of the higher price pointed one. This was about £12.70, £12.80, something like that. But it's just a good all-rounder. It does everything that I am looking for in an everyday serum. I've got my vitamin C as a separate serum. I've got a salicylic acid, I've got a hyaluronic acid, so I kind of target what I want to do. But if I haven't got time for faffing, or I really don't know, my face is okay, let's just slap on a serum that's doing good things, then I go with this one because it's got a bit of everything that I'm looking for and I'm really enjoying it. I purchased this one first back during September, obviously. A little goes a long way. It's got quite a sort of a thicker texture to a serum. It's not a watery serum, it feels quite adequate. Do you know what I mean? And obviously smooths on really nicely and sits under the rest of my skincare very nicely, so I'm enjoying that. Along with this one, the lactic acid one. You see it's a tiny different colour there in the bottle. I only purchased this one probably just over a week ago, but I wanted to mention it obviously alongside the other product from the Ordinary range. I picked up lactic acid. This is the 10%, I think. Yes, it is. Because my face has gone off of me using glycolic acid very often. A year ago, and then the 2 years prior to that, probably, my skin loved it. I really appreciated it. It helped tone down my pigmentation. And this is the glycolic 5% toner that I use from Pixi. And I love it. I repurchased many and I've still got one on the go. But I would say at the early part, right at the beginning of this year, my skin started to get aggravated a little bit. I just felt it was reacting to different products I was putting on my face, so I obviously had to strip a few things back, glycolic being one of them, and I kind of have come to the conclusion that it is probably that toner. I still use it and I still can use it, and glycolic is fine occasionally, but right now my skin will benefit from other things. And the lactic acid is kind of similar. It is an exfoliation, so again you get that nice sort of fresh clearness to the complexion, but I haven't felt that it's done any irritation to my skin. Sometimes I used to get tiny little red blotches and they kind of used to appear in the same kind of area, but I haven't experienced that at all whilst using this for the last probably week or so, so still in September. And again, I've been using it just at night time and every other night at the moment. I would love to step it up and actually use it every night, but at the moment I'm just getting my skin used to it, so every other night is perfect, and then it gives you the chance to use some of your other serums as well, so enjoy that. And I wanted to mention an old favourite from Super Facialist. I love this moisturiser. It's the Vitamin C Plus Brighten Skin Defense Daily Moisturiser. Now again, this leaves your skin with such a beautiful glow that sometimes it's a bit too moist looking, if you know what I mean, through the warmer summer months. So I kind of backed off a little bit through the summer and relied more on my SPF and my moisturiser that was giving me my skin protection. But once the summer was kind of behind us a tiny bit, I liked the glow, and I've got lots of products that give me the glow, but mixing a little bit of this with my everyday skin moisturiser, which I have my SPF in, this has no SPF, it just gives a lovely glow to your skin. And you can mix it, like I say, I mix it up with my Your Good Skin Daily Moisturiser, which has the SPF 30 in it, so I use that for my protection, and then this gives me the glow. So I really enjoy it. This is about my third purchase of it, and I really like it, and I think this is going to be perfect all through the winter then, because it's going to give me that lovely fresh glow rather than looking a little bit dull when the weather is miserable. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to a little bit of fashion that I picked up, and I want your opinions, please. If you wouldn't mind leaving me a comment down below in the comment box. I picked up a couple of hairbands. Headbands? Hairbands. They go on your head. You know the ones. And I thought they looked so cute. And first of all, I kind of got nude because I thought that was simple. And then I went with a little bit of colour because I kind of like this sort of rose, dusky pink. It kind of suits my complexion and colour and all the rest of it. And it would be a really lovely lipstick colour as well. Anyway, let me show you. It's really hard, I will just say, to wear one of these when you have to wear glasses, because everything sort of collects around the back of your ear in the same place. Now, I don't know. I just don't know. I like them when I put them on, and then I just think I don't know. I just think if I went outside with one of these, I'd just look like a mad old woman. That I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like it. I can't really see what I look like in the viewfinder here. But that was that one. And then this was the nude one, which I thought I liked. But then I just think it kind of just blends in with my hair colour. And then if you catch a quick glance of me, then you just go, what's her hair doing on top of her head? I don't know. And I always think you've got to have a middle parting. I think they look better with a middle parting. So sometimes then I can't put my hair in the sort of the side parting I do. So then they're restricting my style. I just don't know. I don't know if they suit a 50-year-old. And I don't like to say that because we should be able to wear what we want when we want. But I just think they might be targeted to a younger person. Comments down below, please. Anyway, I'm going to move on to... I'm going to show you a top last because I'll put it on for you and then wrap up the video. But I'm going to show you a pair of jeans. I'm not going to put them on because I will link below a video where I showed you me styling into a sort of an everyday chic outfit, and these were the jeans I mentioned. That was a couple of weeks back. So yeah, I'll link that down below so you can see me wearing the jeans. But I love these jeans. They're from Primark. And you know what? I picked them up. They were labelled up at £13. And when I went to the till, they were a £5. So I love them even more because I just love a bargain like that. I'm so cheap, aren't I? But yeah, they're kind of that off-white colour, which is perfect. They've got the darker kind of a mid-tone brown stitching there, you can see. I picked these up in a size 12. They are a tad looser than what I would have liked. But it's really hard with Primark to know. 10s can be really tight, 8s can be tiny, but then another day I might fit in an 8. And you've just got to try on sizes. And I think the first one I tried on was a 12, and I didn't really go back and try anything else. But I think they'll be fine because sort of going forward, I'll perhaps wear them with a big sweatshirt or something over the top. So there's plenty of room in the leg and a little bit of room around the belly for that extra portion. And the bottoms, they're kind of 3/4 length, just nicely on your lower ankle, which is what I really like, and they're cut off hems. So they've been a star for me through the month of September when we're back in our jeans, but we don't quite want to go into too many sort of dark blacks and greys and things quite yet. And next I'm going to show you a bag that's on the floor. So I'm not really into bags, particularly from Primark, that when they're trying to sort of channel a rip-off of a designer brand. I'd rather just steer clear totally. I don't really like fakes, if you know what I mean. I'd rather just steer clear. But I kind of really wanted a shopper kind of tote bag, so that if I'm just sort of nipping out quickly and I want to pop into Boots to pick up a face wash, a lipstick or anything, I can just then chuck it in this bag. I tend to take quite small handbags out with me on the daily if I'm shopping or something, and then I just take an extra like tote bag so that anything I pick up little I can chuck in there, but then I'm carrying 2 bags around, and I just wanted a bigger kind of shopper bag. And this was the perfect size, as you can see. And I liked the colour actually. I liked the brown tones, the tanny colour. I don't have anything like that. And I just think it's really nice because I do wear quite a lot of neutral blacks, off-whites, greys, kind of deeper earthy tones, nothing too bright. No, like pinks and reds, steer clear of. So my colour palette would kind of blend nicely with having this as an accessory. So I just really like it. Like I say, I think they're kind of I can't say that word, channeling some kind of designer look, but I'll just ignore that fact. And it's really big. It's massive inside. As you can see, all my stuff is in there, and it's just, there's a couple of little extra pockets inside like you get. But I really like it. It does the job, and it's perfect if you're going shopping on a Saturday afternoon. And last up is a blouse that I purchased again from Primark. Bit overload on Primark fashion this month. But last year I saw a black one very similar to this sort of Victoriana kind of blouse. It didn't do it for me at all, so I didn't purchase it. But I saw this and I really like it. It's got the lovely little gathered sleeves and the lovely little higher neckline. Anyway, I'm going to try it on and show you. So here's the blouse on. I think it's so nice. This one I picked up in a size 12 again because sometimes I think Primark clothing can be cut a little bit too small, and I hate anything that's like really tight up in your armpits. And I just know I won't reach for it if it feels uncomfortable in any way. But the sleeves as well, they give you a little bit more length if you go for a slightly bigger size. And I've got quite long arms, so I do like things to kind of come down onto the back of my hands a little bit, so I like that. So I like this little ruffle detail. You can see the neckline, it's just really pretty and delicate, and it's got a little bit of the kind of lacy trim there down each side of the front panel. Sorry, I've got a slightly darker bra on if you can happen to see it underneath, but I wasn't about to change that as well. So yeah, you can see the length of the shirt. Obviously you can tuck it in. I'll just tuck it there for the sake of now. And I just think it looked really pretty as well with this tone of handbag. So I just really like it. I think it's really nice, and it can be daytime worn if you just want something a little bit smarter than a t-shirt, or out in the evening with a pair of jeans. It looks really nice as well. So that's pretty much it. The last couple of things I just wanted to mention were a couple of YouTube channels, which again, everything that I've talked about today is going to be down in the description bar below. So 2 YouTube channels I've found this month and I'm really enjoying. Is Alexa Chung. If you know Alexa Chung, you'll know that she's a British kind of entrepreneur. She was a bit of a ladette, socialite girl. What do they call them back in the day? Anyway, she's got fantastic dress sense. Her humour is so dry and British and hilarious. I love it. She makes some makeup videos. She did like a little get ready with me. She does days out like vlogs, or she'll show you around one of her rooms in her house. I just think she's really cool. She does hair tutorials. If you kind of like her, which she could be a bit like Marmite, some do, some don't. I do. I love her humour, so I really enjoy her videos. And also the other one is Vogue. Now, I have been subscribed to them for quite a long time, but just lately I've been really enjoying their model get ready with me's, and they're like little 10-minute videos of maybe some French model that I've never heard of, and they're all of 18 to 22, something like that, but they're kind of getting ready and putting their skincare on and doing their makeup in that effortless French style. And I just love their monotone of their voice and their accents peeking through when they're speaking English, and it's just really nice and pleasant videos to watch. It's very simple. Sometimes they'll go out about their day and take the camera with them, so I just really enjoy those at the moment as well. And one more thing I'm going to mention is Netflix recommendation. I'm looking for something else to watch, please, because we've just watched the 2nd series of Mindhunter. Absolutely loved the 1st series, loved the 2nd series just as much. It's a it's set more around sort of what's going on with the characters' families a little bit more in season 2, but it's set in the 70s in America, and it's kind of like how profiling was originated. Like, you know, if you're looking for a serial killer, how they profile them. You see on Criminal Minds and CSI and all of that these days. This is kind of like taking you back to the 70s when it all started. So they literally go to the prisons and will interview a serial killer and just kind of get into his mind and find out what's driven him to do such horrendous crimes. It's not a documentary in any sense, and I just really enjoyed it. So I'm sure lots of you have already seen it. So if you've got any other recommendations, I'm looking for something, please. Anyway, that's me done. I've enjoyed September. It's been a lovely month. It's been a busy month, but the weather's been fantastic for a majority of it, and I've loved the pieces that I have been using and trying out this month. So thank you so much for watching. Click that subscribe button if you wish, and then you'll be around for my future videos. That would be fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.